You came all the way from Africa. Life has been a journey. Race, culture, color, and language. On Diaspora Chronicles, Agnes K. Frulich brings you Aggie's Live Talk Show. On 99.2 FM, your home of African music. Radio Ara. This is Aggie's Live Talk Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're here. We're back again every Sunday to Aggie's Live Talk Show. Don't miss this time. We have a special guest. She's gonna introduce herself, and she brought a bodyguard. Even if he doesn't talk, we have to introduce him as well. We have special person Kanida Richards, the boss himself in the house, and we have another visitor. But right now we're gonna talk about giving back to the community, and we have a very special guest. So I'm gonna ask you first of all to introduce yourself, and then we can continue. What's your name? Tell us, who are you and why are you doing what you're doing? First of all, the name, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, and please just say it so that I'm sure there are many people listening, waiting. Eh?
Yeah.
I've seen there are so many. You seem to be having a very good following.
Yeah,
I tell you, we're burning the house today.
Okay.
Welcome.
My name is Mary Njoki Karanja Goldberg. I'm a mother of 5 children.
Wow.
And a grandson.
Wow.
Show. Yeah.
Okay, hapo umeshinda. You won.
He's my husband. I'm with him for over 25 years.
Wow.
Next month is our jubilee on Silver Hawkside.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's Ervin Goldberg. His name is Ervin Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to say that himself, or you are the boss today?
Selber. Den Namen. Selber.
Ja, hallo, mein Name ist Erwin Goldbach, komme aus Thüringen, bin hier in Stuttgart, Baden-Württemberg, hängen geblieben durch die Arbeit.
Sure. Welcome. Talk about giving back to the community. Giving back to the community, I mean, it can mean any community. But tell us, what motivated you to do what you did? I mean, why you think is a very big topic? Why is it a big thing?
This thing, it came like a dream. When I went to bury my mom, it came like a dream. I was dreaming.
Wow. You dreamt it?
Yeah,
or
I
it
dreamt.
was, oh, really?
I dreamt.
Wow,
Yeah.
literally.
Then around 4 o'clock, I was awake. Then I started looking my bed under.
Okay.
To look who is talking to me. The first thing, I just wrote it in my Facebook page.
Wow.
I said, please, if anybody knows where the street children are, I used a bad name. I just said Chokoras.
Oh, my
not
word.
a good name, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
Some
not a
people
good
don't
name.
understand. Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Then the first person to call me was my bishop, Bishop Manjin. He told me, Mary, you have a message from God.
Wow.
Yeah,
A dream?
a
And then the
dream, yeah.
message.
You have a message
Oh, my
from
word.
God.
Okay.
So you need to know what you are going to do.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, what is that?
What's
What
happening?
is that? Then I called my driver in Kenya. I told him, please come and take me to buy things. He was asking, which things, Mary? Early in the morning. I said, come. We go into a rate center and we buy bread, mkate,
Yeah.
maziwa, and sanitary pads.
You went and
We went there, we started giving them in globe. I just called 2 kids, sorry. Then I said, just call for me, everybody. No, sorry, we started with Western Gate to give on the street.
Western
Even have my
Gate.
album,
Is
yeah.
this where there was this terrorist?
The terrorists, yeah. Then I asked one
okay.
Askaris there outside, where are these street children? He said, he was very rude. He said, Mama,
Oh.
yeah, very, very rude, the Askaris outside. He said, out to Afukudanga, at Watakandia. I said,
Yeah,
why?
I have
you
seen
know?
it. That breaks my heart.
Yeah,
I have seen
me
it.
too, it breaks my
Yes,
heart.
it
Then-
breaks my heart. Yeah.
My friend, she said, Mary, come, we just go around with car, we look where we'll start, then we can look what to do. Then I went, I saw some woman, I started contributing contributing sanitary pads
Okay.
to
Let
them.
me first of all make a break there. How did you know who is a street kid? How did you decide now this is a street kid and I need to give? I mean, because some people would feel offended if
Yeah.
you see someone who is looking a bit ragged, and then
Yeah.
you think that could be a street kid, and then you call the person. How did you determine? And then how was the response of the people who you talked to or who you tried to reach out, or you thought is a street
First
kid?
there, before we reached Westgate, I got a man who was, the head was kama mwenda wazimu.
He was
Yeah.
looking a bit like
Yeah.
psychologically
Then
not
I
fit.
found him, he was eating food with spoiled food.
Oh, okay.
Spoiled food. Then I told him, now, Tupo, you just throw the food. I'm going to give you something for breakfast. It was raining.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to give you something for breakfast.
Wow.
And then I'm going to send somebody to buy for you a pizza.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know what the guy told me? Mama, barikiwa sana.
Oh,
Be blessed. I've
yeah.
never ate a pizza. I'm
Wow.
telling you, I just crying.
Yeah,
He said,
yeah.
but today I'm going to eat it.
You're going to eat pizza
Yeah.
for the first time
the first
in
time.
his life.
Yeah,
Wow.
the first time.
Wow.
Then I said, nikamunulia everything. I bought everything. Then we went now to Globe, looking for this street
Globe is
children.
this place with cinema or something.
Nee,
like that.
kutu.
Is it somewhere else?
Yeah,
Globe.
by
Well, in Nairobi.
yeah. No, we
Yes.
started with this. There were people from Matatu there. They were saying, Mama, let me talk that with Kiswahili. Mama, hawa watoto utashindwa nao, uwezi washibisha. Nikasema, kwa nini kwa nguvu ya Mungu nitawashibisha. Nitawashibisha. Walikuwa kitaka, they were fighting for themselves, not to give these kids. I gave them. I said no.
Even this town,
The Matatu.
they wanted the food for themselves instead
for
of
themselves, for their family.
That's why they are saying you will
Can
not
you
make them
imagine?
satisfied,
Yeah.
so you should give. Oh my
I said,
goodness,
no,
what a
I'm going to
shameful
make them
way of thinking.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
word.
then I started giving them bread in the morning.
In the
It was 9 o'clock. Bread, milk, sanitary pad. I'm telling you, Agnes, they came a lot.
Many
The
of
food
them.
was finished.
Yeah.
I told them, don't worry, I'm going to be with you the whole day. Until lunchtime, I'm going to take you for lunch.
Wow.
They came,
Really?
Yeah, I told
Of course.
them. They came more than 70.
Oh my.
Even some, they were waiting outside.
And this is the Nairobi we know.
It's the Nairobi.
With all the
Well, if you would have
skyscrapers and all the
seen me
fancy
walking
ladies
with
and
these
men.
children,
Oh my
If you
word.
can-
You look like an army, I'm sure.
oh my God. I was like, Nasiku Kono Walker, I was just courage. I don't know. I think it's God.
This is another question I wanted to ask. Because I mean, you go there to the streets,
Yeah.
you meet kids you did not know
I
before.
don't know.
You ask them if they want to have some food.
Yeah.
And they say yes. And then they are all of a sudden the many they
Yeah.
are. I mean, some people would be scared. First of all,
I was
scared
not
that they
even
will con
scared.
you.
Imagine, nobody.
Scared that they may maybe infect you with some sickness.
Yeah.
It's a time of Corona, by the way.
I know, yeah.
So, I mean, where did you get the courage to be
I
with them and
don't
stand,
know.
and stand there
Yeah.
and not be worried about sickness, not be worried about them conning you?
Calling me, yeah, they had my phone, my iPhone, I had it.
You had it there.
Yeah, but nobody who took it.
Wow.
Even to catch my handbag like this.
No one touched it.
Nobody.
But you must have had something driving you to make you feel that
Yes.
secure. I mean, it's not easy in Nairobi
It's
to
not
be with these
easy,
people
I
and
know.
not be
And how I
scared.
was walking with them in the middle of the road. Everybody was, and some people hooting, beep, beep, in Nairobi.
Oh my
Because
word.
I was
I mean,
walking,
with 70 kids.
Yeah, I'm saying more than.
Oh,
more
that
than-
must have been I would have loved to experience
I'm
that.
telling you, even today I've never thrown those clothes. I have the clothes even now.
Yeah.
Even
I
I
can
didn't
imagine.
wash them, even my shoes I didn't wash them, it's just to remember.
Wow, wow, wow.
Giving me their stories. It's sad.
So you had the time, you
I had
took
the time to talk with them.
talk with them,
Yeah.
listen to their stories. Like, what was the most moving story that you had from one of the
The
children?
movie
Or
story,
children?
these kids were telling me, Mama, please help us how we can come out here. How we can come out here, because these kids, they are talented.
Yeah.
They are talented, because if you see when they are singing for you, you'll cry, Agnes.
They sang for you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You'll cry. They are talented, but they don't
They
have
have no chance.
They have no
They
chance.
have no chance.
Yeah. They were
Because the
telling
society
me,
looks down
yeah,
on
but
them.
I'm telling you, my wish is to remove these kids and just get somewhere. I'm looking.
Oh,
Yeah, for
okay.
somewhere and take like 10 to 20 kids first. They go to rehab. They go to rehab and they start. Then they go to school.
Now you're talking of doing rehab.
Yeah, for them.
First of all, the topic
yeah.
was just not now about food, about sanitary pads,
And
which I
yeah.
think is very important. But why the issue of rehabilitation? Why
Because
do you
they
think it's
use
necessary?
drugs.
Yeah.
They use-
All of them, or at what percentage?
Before you go
Of the
to,
70?
you know, they told me, I was talking with them, all of them. Before you join the street family, you need to drink something called Muma Oat.
Oh, like, oh wow, okay. It
Or-
sounds like a
and
whole
this-
organized thing.
Yeah, this oat, they were telling me not their story. This oat, they take.
Okay.
It's blood for them. They cut blood with bottle or knife.
Wow.
And then they go to the sewage, they eat all the shit, and for their shit,
No.
they, yeah,
For sure?
yeah.
Oh my word.
They,
And they told you that they really
Even-
do this to belong to the street family.
yes,
To belong to the
belong-
street family, you
and then
have
when
to
you
have
do
a
that,
oath.
they will cut you
Oh,
to have a, what's it called?
yeah, to like
To
to have a brotherhood, something
brother,
like the mafia
yes,
do.
yes. To have, and did something big. And then after that, they will beat you. Then I was asking them, what about when you beat somebody, then somebody dies?
Dies,
They say,
yes.
no, they don't die.
I mean, I'm shocked, especially this oath part.
Yeah.
I did not know you had to make an oath to belong to the street
Yeah.
family. Because the society looks at it as something to avoid, something to not belong to. But even on the streets, they are looking for a sense of belonging. And this is something that is so amazing. For you, you are a stranger actually going into this group and they're telling you the innermost secret.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, really, it was sad. For me, I can say it was sad because even I cried.
I can imagine.
Even I cried.
I would be.
Yeah, I
finished.
cried because I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
the
sad
test, even what they
today.
have to eat and cutting. I mean, these
Themselves.
things, the bottles, whatever, they
Yeah,
could be infected.
and you
they
see
could be having
everybody is having the
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah.
Then I asked them, why don't you put mask? They say, Mommy, we don't get sick. I say, how do you mean we don't get sick?
Yeah.
Can I buy for you mask? No, don't waste the money.
Really?
Just buy for us something. There was a lady, Agnes, let me show you. There was a small lady there. She's not too small, she's 19. She's called Stella. This lady, she was bleeding. Sorry to say that. She was bleeding. She didn't have even pads.
Oh my God.
She told me, Mommy, even when you gave me these pads, I don't have even panty. I said, you know what I did? I sent my driver to go and buy for this
yeah.
girl. At least they go somewhere to put these pads.
I mean, it's hard
Because
enough.
It's hard enough.
It's hard enough, but on the street without
Yeah.
all those necessities.
Imagine, can you imagine?
People
they
really-
really Tambara.
Yeah.
Small
people-
babies there.
This is too much to take. You know,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is just too much to. I can imagine being a person of the heart you have. I can imagine it was a struggle for you.
Even today, sometimes when I watch, I have even for a kid. No, he's big person.
Okay.
He's born in the street. The mother is the street. It's called Dennis Juguna. Niko naye mpaka hapa kwa
Wow.
Facebook. He's my fan. No, it's the one we are planning now how we are going to help these kids.
Okay.
We do just something big. We start with Nairobi, then Mombasa, all street children. All street children. We start.
Wow. I mean, there's one question I want to ask before we make a break to digest all this what we are
Yeah.
hearing. There was a time that the government had said they have taken the children from the streets. They have brought them in a place to live and they are going to school and everything. Do you have any information about that?
No.
Because I think you have no information
No, I
about
don't
that.
have information
Because
for
actually
that.
from what you're talking is like
Yeah.
a whole bunch of kids are still on the streets.
They are.
And it was said that the government did something about it. We have several children's homes. We have many organizations dealing with this issue. How come there are still so many children?
Yeah.
And within
Yeah,
a
no.
short time, so many children. This was within one
In
day when you were
Nairobi,
doing that.
There are 250,000.
street children. In Nairobi
Yeah.
alone. That is a quarter a million.
Can you imagine?
Of the 50 million people we have.
And when you go to
Kenya.
Kedurai, there are a lot. The Kedurai 45.
There are even more.
More.
I mean,
They were
why?
telling me they are more because sometimes they meet.
Now, the question again before we make that break. Did they tell you, most of them, why they ended up on the street? I
Most
know
of
there are
them,
some who are
yeah.
generations on the
They
street.
told me
And there are some
most
who are
of
not
them-
so long there.
their father, their stepfather, how is it called? To catch a girl.
They mistreat them
They
sexually.
mistreat them. And they mistreat them. They are
Molested.
Yeah.
They molested the children. So that I can understand the children
Who are
that decided
their
to
family,
run away.
and some their family they are dead, but the mother and the father
Yeah.
they are dead by HIV.
Yeah, another sad
Yeah.
chapter in our community. Yes.
The HIV.
Oh my word.
Then they go to the street.
This is because I have heard of stories where children are sent to the street to beg. Did you meet any of those cases, or was there any of the
No,
children there
I
who
can't.
opted
I
to that?
didn't meet.
Because there's some who are sent by groups. I mean, there is some. They say there's an organized mafia of women and men who are too lazy to work, and they capture these children, threaten them with death or whatever, and send them on the street to go beg for the day. And then in the evening, they have to bring what they have gathered from the streets. So you did not face any
No,
of
no,
these
no, no,
cases,
no.
only these genuine
Oh,
cases.
yeah,
that you
because
met.
even we went to one Mutaro,
Yeah,
a big one, where to sleep,
where
where
they sleep.
they sleep.
Oh my goodness.
where they sleep, and some on a climb.
I must say, I mean, I can see you being there with a mother. I think if you lived in Kenya, you would end up with 100 children in your children's home.
That's my
Because-
wish.
Or even
That's
more,
my
because
wish.
it
That's
seems
my
like
wish.
it was one day when you're doing
Yeah,
this.
one day.
And within one day, 70 souls,
Yes.
little souls came.
And can
looking
you
for
imagine
you.
again the food? I bought them food.
On
Even
that
the
one
ones they
day.
eat in the morning, walikula pia.
Wow. And my question again is your plans for the future. You said about rehabilitation.
Yeah.
You talked about doing something that will help the children in different towns of Kenya. I mean,
Yeah.
Kenya is big.
Not
we
only
have
Nairobi, yeah.
we have big towns, Kisumu, Kakamega, I don't know, all over. I mean, this would be a very big task. What are you planning to do to help these young people? Let me hear.
I'm planning right now. I'm looking somewhere where I can rent. Then I put this.
But that's a big task.
It's a big task, but God is going to show me
Wow.
goodness.
Wow.
I believe that.
Wow.
I believe that.
Yeah. So you're planning to build something permanent?
Yeah.
Or to buy something permanent or rent something permanent and put the children there?
For now, I'll start with renting.
You start,
Even
yeah,
if
of course
it's
it's
20,
yeah.
it's 20,000 per month or 30,000 per month. Somewhere where they can stay,
Where
and
they
somewhere
can
where
stay.
they have field for them.
This is a long-lasting plan,
Yeah.
actually, because I think I like the idea of how you help them for one day, and I like the idea that you did not help them, feed them, and then say goodbye, see you next time.
No.
But you're thinking of following up.
Even right
You're
now,
worried
even
about
yesterday, my driver went there and gave them something because I like every month I give these guys sanitary pads.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I like that. This
Every
continuity, I
month.
like that.
every month.